Welcome to Two Fried Eggs Podcast, where I wear a shirt with armpit stains and Dolph stops the podcast to change his shirt because he got some slobber on it. How you
That
doing,
was
Dolph?
disgusting looking. It looked like spooge on my shit. I'm like, I got my whole arm, my shoulder, and everything.
That was so funny.
No,
So,
me and the
for
dog,
those that are
me and the dog were
wondering,
wrestling.
We started for like 2 seconds, and then Dolph realized he had some slobber on his shoulders.
Well, I fixed my camera. I wanted
That's
to get
good, yeah,
a lower
let's check it,
angle.
too.
Yeah,
Down there.
it's a better angle.
Well, that is good, too, because while you were fixing your camera, when I started telling my story there for that few seconds or whatever, you could really see the slobber because you were like up towards the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Oh, it was like right there. Oh, yeah, right, like right in there.
Right there. Yeah.
You like how I edit though, because you're talking. That's gonna be this little itty bitty screen that people aren't able to see. You'll be able to.
No, okay. So I was telling you, I before we started the podcast or whatever, I got the Blazy Susan kit. Yes, I bought the Blazy Susan king size kit, and normally I'm old school, man. I don't roll with tips, and I bought cones if I wanted a tip, I just use cones. But I saw this kit, and I'm like, fuck it. So I bought that, and I've been trying, like, I knew about making a few bends in it to kind of make a deal, and then I was just kind of rolling it. I've been having some issues, so before, like, I was just chilling, waiting for us to start recording. I watched a video on how to make the tips the correct way, so hopefully now I'll be able to be more efficient in rolling these.
It looks like a good roll, man.
Yeah, but the tip is like squishy and weird, and it was hard to it wasn't beautifully rolled. Trust me.
So what are you doing wrong?
And then I lost like an inch. I don't think I'm getting the tip.
You don't have much. You can't give up an inch, bro. You don't have an inch to give.
No. My problem is, I think I need to put 2 tips together. So I can make one big tip, you know what I'm saying? Because the circumference of this tip
isn't enough for you.
My tip is tiny, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I do.
And I need a bigger tip so that I can make the circumference of the joint bigger, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking about putting 2 tips together to make one big tip so I can roll one big ass joint, if that makes sense.
They don't have different size tips, or it's all just. I know the tips that they do make are small.
But these are like, this just comes with the kit, you know. They're just flat pieces of, like, I don't know, some kind of cardboard-ish type tape, you know, shit. And then you have to, it's just a flat thing. You have to make the tip. I just had never done it before because, like I said, I'm old school. I never use it. I just salad shoot. You spit a little weed out on your carpet or whatever.
Every once in a while, you littering. Yeah.
Every once in a while, you just spit some weed out of your face, or if you're really lucky, you inhale it and then start dying.
Oh my
and
God.
Possibly throwing up.
It feels like okay. So here's my.
Hey, you muted. Nobody heard any of that. He unplugged his cord. We still can't hear you, bro. Nothing at all. You're dead. I'm gonna have some editing to do this time around. Got this. No, got you. I can hear you now.
How about now?
Yep. You just have to put in one of those a few moments later, and then we'll go back into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're good.
No, seriously. Yeah, just fucking play off the little SpongeBob a few moments later thing, and then go right back into it.
A few moments later.
What were we talking about?
I have no idea. We're talking about getting the weed on your the hangy thing in the back of your throat.
Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to show you.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, I'm ready. I'm ready to bring it back in.
It didn't work. It's okay. It was a bit. Didn't work.
I'll bring it back in. We'll just put a few moments later thing right there and then start again. We're ready.
're not ready before? I'm going to keep all this.
Yeah. You're not recording. We're recording right now?
Yeah, we've been recording.
Oh, well, fuck. I was all getting ready to come back in and fucking be like...
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Dolph was trying to make love with his microphone, and it got unplugged, and here we are.
It protested,
a few moments later.
It screamed,
moments later, after he left and came back in, and we're talking again. Fucking hell.
Yeah, we're still recording. No big deal.
Bro, by the way, my butt cheeks are sore.
Who's fucking you in the ass?
Nobody.
So then why is your butt cheeks sore?
Dude, because I went down this weekend to my grandpa's.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and, like, I didn't realize, like, we still had not really figured out what the plan was with my grandpa for the winter, because his trailer's not set up for winter time, and, like, he was going to go down, he decided he couldn't go down to Texas, apparently, and then he was going to go, like, live up here and try to find, like, a bi-weekly place to stay, something where And then he talked about going out to Kansas to stay because he's got his sister and some family out there as well. But when I got down there Saturday, it turns out he's decided to stay in his camper. And they had come, a couple of his family from Texas, or not Texas, from Kansas had come in. And they had this like super compressed, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 inch thick foam and like outdoor aluminum tape and spray foam, and we went around that whole fifth wheel and sealed it all Saturday. So under the fifth wheel, just completely blocked it and sealed it and winterized it and got it ready for cold temperatures Saturday. So from the time I got down there at like probably noonish till the time I left around 6:30 or 7ish, it was just nonstop up, down, crawling under there, working, doing all that shit. It was crazy. But we got it done.
It's your grandfather, though.
Yeah, and we got it done.
That's what's up, man.
It was a lot of work, bro. By the end of it, I was like, I can't do anymore, bro. I was spent.
You said it.
And
you
then
said
I still had to drive 2 hours.
Wheel.
Yeah.
That's not the same
fifth wheel, bro. It's a big fifth wheel. And we had to because you got all the hookups and stuff you got to cut around too, and then we spray foam that, and then we had to tape all the seams so it was airtight and blah, blah, blah.
It sounds like it's better than my trailer.
It was, dude, we did it up right. I mean, it looked like it was professionally done. We did it. Good job. But
you say you're not a professional?
Hell no. I ain't never done that before in my life.
I love it.
I just got to work and did it, bro. Like, I didn't know. The other guys I was with, it was me, a dude, and his son and his girlfriend that did the whole thing.
Hell yeah. And,
yeah, I mean, I stayed high the whole time. I was puffing on a little vape the whole time, just chilling.
Oh, yeah, let me do that.
Oh, and it also made me realize, because it was like fucking 90 degrees or some shit Saturday. So weird. And then it did make me realize that I thought I was drinking enough water, but I definitely was not drinking enough water.
Oh, that sucks.
Because I was sucking down water bottles like crazy, bro. Like crazy.
20 milligrams down.
Dude, I'm out of edibles. I'm so sad.
That was my last one.
I need to go get some. Like, I'm thinking after the stream tonight, like if I may put in a little order and run up there real fast, because I can't sleep hardly. Like, I don't sleep near as good without them. Like, I need like at least 20 milligrams so I can go night.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't sleep without them motherfuckers, dude. I don't sleep for shit. And then my whole next day is just ruined because I don't have any energy or nothing.
That sucks. Oh, the family's home.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
how'd the Dallas trip go? Was that all right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dallas was no big deal. Idiot drivers, but there's always idiot drivers in Dallas. It's just, that's what it is.
Right.
It was a long time. The dog didn't have any accidents this time, which is good. That freaked me out last time. It didn't freak me out. It just pissed me off when he showed up my floor and ate a bunch of stuff out of my house. Because the smart ass was able to open his own kennel.
Yeah.
Well, so it's got the door that like comes up and then in and then slides in, and then there's a latch. So we didn't know he was smart, so we were only putting the little.
Oh yeah,
and not the latch.
You figured out how to get out that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. See, I thought you had just left him out. I didn't realize he was an escape artist.
Yeah, he's definitely an escape artist now. I was so surprised. But yeah, he's it's something else. He's a good dog, though, man. He really is.
So I've been stoked to see that, or something I've noticed and something we've been talking about and stuff is I've been stoked to see like more of the shorts and clips coming out on the podcast and episodes and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard a few of them are getting a little bit of traction and a few views and stuff. So that's good.
Yeah. So that's a good thing that we're talking about. Let me refresh this.
I thought I had it figured out and things, but I still don't, man. Like what I have figured out, like I figured out that one thing that works for me is the kill cam videos. Like I can get views like anywhere from 3 to say 7,000 views pretty regularly on like just kill cams from Arena Breakout. But then when I go to like, and I posted like a belly shake celebration video for a gifted sub thing, and only got like 8 fucking views. So I don't know.
So right now, I posted a short earlier, and nobody's watched it. It hasn't hit any algorithm.
How long ago was it posted?
5 or 6 hours ago.
Is it the one that you showed me?
Yeah, the one with Blazy Susan.
Oh yeah, it's because we're smoking and shit on there. They're gonna fucking murder that thing because
it's murdered.
We're puffing weed and cussing and shit. YouTube's gonna smash that down.
Oh, YouTube killed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hasn't got a single view.
The only thing you're gonna get views that's X, bro. Like I wouldn't even. Yeah. Honestly, I think, and I'll tell you this, and I honestly think that kind of stuff can, like, on YouTube will actually hurt this overall. No, but on the podcast it doesn't matter because we're cussing and we're smoking the whole fucking time, so it doesn't fucking matter. Our channel's already like gonna be completely smashed over there on YouTube anyway, so it doesn't really matter as far as that goes. Unfortunately, I think we're just screwed when it comes to YouTube, bro.
Yeah, last I looked on YouTube, it had like 60-something views, which is okay.
Right. Yeah, and it doesn't hurt. I mean, it doesn't hurt to put it out and try and shit, but I mean, put it out everywhere, even if it's suppressed. If you're still getting 60 views, that's still 60 fucking views, you know.
Oh, it's still 60 people looking at our podcast and looking at our content. So, but yeah, the other ones have gotten some views, like. The one I put out the other day.
Have you checked on Spotify lately? Like the views on I never even look, bro. Like what views we get on Spotify.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know. We have to go over this now on the fucking podcast. Really?
No, it's cool. No, it's actually really cool.
It went, man. It's interesting to me.
See,
that's one thing I'd like to hear is if anybody's got any freaking pointers for us, let us know, man. Like if you got any kind of pointers, YouTube wise or. You know, anything, bro. Like trying to figure out this social media stuff with my older brain is difficult, very fucking difficult. And I've been putting my brain like through the wrenches trying to figure out how to get more views, how to generate traffic, how to grow. Like on X, I gave up on TikTok altogether because I've just completely just said fuck TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
So Spotify is a 1.27% of our total views. We get the most of our views and people in Chrome, actually. Really weird. But we we're...
Like, where are they watching it on Chrome?
Looks like Los Angeles? Are you talking about where they downloading it from?
I'm just like, you just go on Google Chrome and they watch the video actually on Chrome itself rather than actually going to YouTube's website or some shit.
No, this is audio. This is anything with the video. The only video we're putting out right now
audio, I see.
Yeah. I haven't I haven't done Spotify video yet.
Right.
But we're getting some good views, some good listens, 20, 25, 30, I mean, each episode.
Yeah. Well, and that's not bad because it was just coming off a 3-month hiatus. I was just saying, like, compared to, like, YouTube, unfortunately, is, I don't know. It's a difficult animal for our type of content with the podcast.
So the biggest issue that we're going to run into is, do we want to post the video twice? Once on YouTube and once there, and do we even care about changing the content for YouTube?
I don't know. I think it's a choice. I mean, honestly, I think it's a choice you're gonna have to make. Like, I don't know if we're either gonna have to just choose and say we're either just gonna say fuck it and release this stuff on YouTube unedited and release it on Spotify and everywhere else unedited, or if we want to grow on YouTube, like really grow on YouTube, it's gonna have to be edited. Or we're just going to get, it's just going to get squashed.
It's just going to see what I'm looking at right here.
It's just a choice that we're going to have to make. Either we're just going to put it out on YouTube anyway and let them suppress our channel and who cares and hope that we grow on Spotify or other avenues that aren't suppressing it, or it's going to take a lot of editing and work because
the editing's not that bad. I can edit the curse.
30-minute. The one thing is we're doing 30-minute videos right now instead of 3-hour videos, like some of them. So that's a good thing. So it wouldn't, well,
if I wasn't working
here and there, and
if I wasn't working and didn't have a job and you didn't have a job, that'd be different. Like that's their job. That's they're editing it. That kind of editing takes like days, like that.
Right.
Like it takes me like 3 or 4 hours to do an episode, like. From front to back.
Well, and I think what you'll see too is I think maybe that we might get better views. Like even if we are smoking a little bit, if we beep the actual curse words and we're talking other situations about gaming and stuff, because from what I've got from what I was listening to on some YouTube stuff is that they're not worried about occasional smoking. They just don't want all the content to be cussing, smoking, everything combined.
So
you know,
everything that we do.
Everything that we do, yes. So I'm wondering if we take out. So, like, say, what if we take out one aspect and we start just beeping the cuss words, but we still smoke? How would that affect? Would that, You know what I'm saying? Like, would that change anything to where, would it be enough change to where we could get some traction? Because at that point, we're not sitting here just puffing nonstop. Like, we're not just, we're casual smokers, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it is part of the podcast, but it's the podcast itself is not.
It's not a smoking podcast.
We're not sitting here having a smoke off. You know what I'm saying?
Like when Zero came and was on this, he did nothing but dab for 45 minutes. Like
which is fine. But
nothing wrong with it. I just, that was wild. Like, I've never seen anybody smoke as hard.
If I had the lungs for it, I would. But I don't have the lungs for that shit, bro. I smoke hard. But the fact of the matter is, we cover all kinds of different stuff besides just weed stuff. So I wonder if just beeping the cuss words would be enough to where we could still smoke and do everything else we're doing and still be able to drive views. Just cut out every once in a while there's going to be a beep. You know what I'm saying?
I look to see what kind of.
But I also think we might want an avenue like you said on Spotify or something where we can release with the video unedited as well. So we have the edited little beeps and stuff here. Hey, if you don't like that, we have a link in the description to our Spotify where you can watch the exact same thing unedited.
Dude,
possibly.
Do you know how much it's going to be how much work it's going to be to upload all of our
I wouldn't worry about uploading the past.
Why?
I mean, that's up to you. I mean, me personally, I'd be like, fuck that. We're starting video uploads from this point on Spotify.
But that's the thing, though. I can build us a 75 episode marking. Like, it's crazy how much we have. It's going to be work, but that might be a good thing to like. All of a sudden,
that's something. The backlogging and stuff is all something I think that could be done over time too.
Like 5-6 episodes a week, something like that.
Yeah, like in your own time. Don't put you wouldn't have to put stress on yourself about it or anything.
Oh, there's no stress to begin with.
Be something just to fucking chill, you know.
I have the thumbnails and I have it edited. All I do is just download from YouTube.
Bro, I'm nothing but stressed, but I have told you, man. I've switched my way of thinking a little bit, and it's helping. I mean as you know, I talked to you today. I'm not going to go into it here, but the negative news keeps coming, but it's all stuff I kind of expect at some point. But at the same time, like before that negative news and all the stuff that's kind of went on in my life would have sent me over the edge, I'd be fucking crippled with anxiety and stress and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not right now. My way of thinking is more of like, I know all this shit is wrong right now, but I still somehow, for something has changed in my brain to where I just know that it's going to work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't know that before. Like, I think it's just one of them things, but I just feel like, bro, I don't have to worry because it's all figured out. It's going to work out. You know?
To me, that's
almost like a faith type of thing.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. To me, you're realizing that you're in God's plan and he's pushing you forward to the right place. Yeah. That's my belief. That's not everybody's belief. That's okay. Yeah. But
and I agree in that exactly. And to me, it may not be the same God that you're thinking of in your form, but I still believe, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to explain. Like, I think your God is still my God, but my God may be different than your God still. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that
at
God
the core,
can be
they're the same.
Yeah, they're going to be the same at the core. Like, who knows? Who fucking knows? When we go, God may look like what you have pictured. God may look like what I have pictured. But I think at the end, it's all the same God.
Well, think of it like this. Let's say, for all intents and purposes, right here, right now, God is real. Right. God is real. God is real. So you're sitting here. And there are billions of people that you need to service in their own specific ways and their own specific rights. In the United States, how many different kinds of churches do we have? Hundreds of different types of churches, if not thousands, let alone the thousands of different churches in each kind of in each one. So there's so many different ways to worship. But that's the thing. God is trying to meet people where they're happy. He's not trying to make them come to him. Go to him how you want to. Go to him how it makes you feel comfortable. Right. Are you a Catholic because you like the camaraderie, you like the pomps and how like the robes and all that stuff? Like, is that who you are, or do you like the new age stuff where there's people out there with the band and stuff? Like, it's different. Those are two very far extremes, but they're
I've
reaching
always
different
been one
people.
Of them people that I don't like, and I know that your family, you go to church, you have a church that you attend, and so on and so forth. I've always been against church. honestly, because I feel like it's just a money grab.
It is,
and I feel like it's a scam on people that think that they're donating to God, and instead they're donating to buying the priest or the pastor or whatever a new Mercedes or something, a Mercedes to fucking roll around in or something. So I've never been one to go to church, and I don't look down on people that go to church. I don't give a fuck. You want to go to church, you want to do that, that's your business. I don't care. It's just not for me. But and I also think that I don't
look at what the church is as a higher. Like the pastor is a human. He's fallible. It's going to happen. When I look at the church, I look at it as an entity, as a wholeness of the community and everything. Because the church isn't the pastor. The church is everybody in there. It's a community. Like, for instance, the reason I'm not Methodist. I've never been Methodist, never been any part of Methodist. And honestly, it never really spoke to me. What did speak to me, though, was when I was in the hospital, my wife lost her father. These people from the church and these people from their community came in. They took care of my cat. There was food baskets and all kind of, like, my house was full of stuff when I got home from the hospital, and she came back from Florida from burying her father. Like, that's a community. To have the ability of people coming into your home, like when you're not even here, they're just coming in and taking care of you. Like, there were gift cards to Walmart. Like, it was crazy, the amount of stuff. Yeah. Plus, they kept delivering groceries and food for weeks afterwards, just until we were right. Like, that's what church is about. It's not a matter of the money. Well, see, the money is whatever, but it definitely is about helping and lifting up people around you. That's the biggest part of it, in my opinion.
And this is where I'm going with it. And it may even make me sound a little crazy, believe it or not.
I mean, you are. That's okay.
Yeah. So I've been listening to a lot of stuff. One of the things where I really started opening my mind to different things was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast and a lot of the stuff he has on there. And then I've been listening to, I don't know what they are. I can't remember his name right now. But anyway, like these guys that are supposedly able to be connected with spiritual beings and talk like through them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. And one of the things they said was if you open your mind to viewing,
are you talking aliens or like demons and angels?
Other life forms.
So we don't know if it's
more like advanced civilizations or
aliens,
something along those lines. Yes, something along those lines. A higher power of some sort, something that's more intelligent. No, not that kind of alien. None of them Canadians either, eh?
Not a resident alien.
None of them Canadians either,
Yeah, Max, go home.
But no, this is a true story. So then I heard this deal, and it says a person asked, there's some kind of, I don't know, other civilization, I forget what they were called now, but that are supposedly supposed to be roaming around with people, right? Okay. So, and by listening to this stuff, and it was just like, well, if you just go in, he said something like, if you go into your mind and you're just open to say, you're thinking, I'm open for you to contact me, I'm open for you to come into my life and blah, 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 or whatever, like you would with God, like saying, I'm open to you I give my life to you, whatever, not in a way like that, but more just like being like, I'm okay with you being here, so on and so forth, that at some point you will notice something odd happen and you may not even realize it, but that it would be these, I want to say an Anunnaki or something like that, people. I can't remember the names. But anyway, so then right after, like 2 weeks after that, I'm like, all right, so I'll start doing it. I'm like, I'm open spiritually. I just, like, if you're there, show me. Like, if you're God or an alien or whatever, show me. I'm open to it. I'm ready for you to let me know in some form of way that there's something, whatever it may be. I had a customer come into my work, just some random ass dude. I helped him, no big deal. He's an old guy, so I helped him out to the truck, and I don't even remember what he bought, and now I don't remember what he looked like. But he turned around right after I went to leave, and he said, hey, I think you need this. And he gave it to me, and it was this right here, actually, which I have sitting right here. And
fucking nuts.
It's not fucking nut.
The fucking nut. I'm like, where is this motherfucking trailer? Where are you going?
I'm just saying, bro.
The old man and his fucking nut.
Yeah, the old man and his nut is where that story turns back to. I still believe that nut is lucky.
It has power because you give it power.
I know, but that means that its power is real, does it not?
To you, it is.
It is definitely to me because my life has changed. That life has changed since that old man gave me his nut.
You just don't say, wow, this guy's a fucking crackpot and toss the nut in the road. Like, what kind of nut is it? Do you even know?
I've had that man's nut in my pocket since that day. I've had it with me everywhere I've went. Except, even to the bathroom because it's in my pants pocket, bro. And then sometimes if I feel like I need a little, today, no bullshit. This is no bullshit. And I might be
started white, didn't it?
Dude, I think I'm losing my mind. I think I'm losing my mind. Today, I was at work. The day was moving slow. I said, man, I wish this day would move faster. And I reached in my pocket and I rubbed that man's nut. Next thing you know, dude, it was almost time to go home. Like a flash, bro. I'm serious.
Bro, you were not talking about masturbating at your desk fucking for the rest of the day.
I'm just telling you.
You were rubbing your nuts at your desk.
No, nut.
You were rubbing your nut.
It's only one man's nut, okay? But this is for real. I was like, dude, this day is going slow. So then I was like, I got that man's nut. And I'm like, dude, just need this day to go by faster. And then I rubbed
it. It has power because you give it power.
Yeah, which means it actually has power.
To you.
Yeah, but that's because it's only given to me. If you get it, it probably wouldn't work for you because just don't understand the power.
I don't. I definitely don't.
You don't understand the power of the man's nut.
I'm not a talisman kind of person, though. Like, when it comes down to,
Dude, religion and stuff. I'm getting that thing put on a gold chain, and I'm wearing it, bro. Around my neck. I'm going to have that old man's nut.
Crusted with, the gold around it.
Hanging around my... You know how fucking motherfucking Jake Paul or whichever brother it is has that fucking gold chain Pokemon card? I'm just going to have this Yeah, I'm just going to have this old man's nut in like a gold case just hanging from my neck for the rest of my life, bro.
Like, put it inside like resin or something.
Yeah.
So it's like an
amber.
But
what if it messes it up? And then if I need to rub it, so I've got to have one part of his nut still exposed so I can rub it for good luck.
Hey, old man, if you're listening, he loves your nuts, okay?
Yeah, and if you're an alien, thank you, brother.
And if you're an alien that gave him these nuts, thank you too, because that's amazing. Yes. If you'd like to be on the podcast, please let us know, Mr. Alien. I'd love you to come on.
If you know who the... Oh, it's Bashir? Bashir? No, that Brazier, that's a boobs. Bashar. Maybe it's Bashar. I don't know. If it is...
You high?
Yeah, but fucking hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, man. I'm going to take my lucky nut, and I'm going to go get some kills in arena. So,
all right.
Until next time, Two Fried Eggs Podcast, baby. Go rub some lucky nuts.